Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. I hope that you guys are having an absolute amazing start of your Tuesday, right? November 6th, 2018. And I want to do a very quick recap on what led to my success when it came down to trading this series of different stocks and ETFs. Today was a little bit of a better day, to say the least, when it comes down to my normal, just trades. If you guys aren't familiar with who it is that I am, my name is Ricky. I run the largest YouTube channel for those who invest in the stock market. I also run the largest Facebook group that is free, right? We have over 165,000 members. If you guys want to join our free Facebook group, all you have to do is click that third link in the description. Once you get accepted, all you have to do is click that first link in the announcement section for our top pinned post, and that will bring you on over to our free group chat. Again, we have tens of thousands of members all across the world. All you have to do is, again, click that third link and then join our free group chat. On top of that, if you have ever wondered what the Learn Plan Profit group has to offer, they pretty much got to see me trade live in and out all morning. So I'm going to show you guys my profits. I made a little bit over $1,117 profit and 96 cents, right? I'll also show you my profits here on the monitor chat for you guys to be able to see my overall positions, right? So now going a little bit more into it, I made $570 off of a DGAS pre-market trade. DGAS pre-market trade. I saw that DGAS during pre-market hours was showing signs of it scalping in between the middle and bottom VWAP. I saw a lot of opportunity in that. I also saw the overall pattern and correlation in between, again, DGAS and UGAS, which are inverse ETFs. If you guys aren't familiar with what that is, be sure to study a little bit more into that. But again, UGAS has been showing signs of an uptrend pattern, trading in between the middle and top VWAP. That's what also influenced me to take a pre-market position. I sold literally right before the market opened. So locked in $346 profit, perfect timing, started to sell off, and then I saw that DGAS was more in that buy range as it, was starting to show signs of a reversal. I didn't pay too much attention to DGAS after that. I locked in my 570. I locked in a little bit over $300. And the really cool thing about that was, here, I'm going to move this on over just so I don't get distracted very quickly, is I originally took a position on SQQQ, right? So you guys might be saying, well, Ricky, you only made $30 off of it. The really bad thing that happened was I tried to predict the reversal, and it's not the bad thing, right? It's not even a mistake. Is I took a position that was a little bit more aggressive than I normally do. So as SQQQ was selling off, I gave it time. I gave it time for it to consolidate. I was already up over $900 on the day. I think $919 was the exact dollar amount that I was up with UGAS and DGAS. I talked about those ETFs yesterday and how I plan to trade them, right? I started seeing that SQQQ was selling off and it was consolidating. And I thought at this area was where I was going to see the reversal. So I took the position. It ended up it was around the 1370. It ended up getting rejected. I cut losses when it broke below 1360. So I cut losses at 1359. I was down, and again, this is all available for those that watch, for those that are part of Learn Plan Profit and didn't get to tune into the live stream. You guys could rewatch this live stream. It was all caught in the live, right? It sold off. I had to cut losses. I was down like 196 on this specific position. So I went from up $919 to down, I'm not too sure how much. I didn't really check. But what I saw was it started to continue to sell off. And what I said was, I'm going to wait for the reversal for it to fully, happen. When it broke above the middle VWAP, when it broke above the EMA line, I took a position, was able to sell at 1367, and I locked in. I went from down $196 to down to $60 or something like that. So I covered a little bit over $130. Great. It sold off, it consolidated, it broke above the middle VWAP. I bought back in again and then sold a peak and then went from down 60 to up 30. So I ended up moving that trade from a red trade to a green trade. The other cool thing about that was I traded the inverse ETF in the meanwhile. Again, I did not take advantage of this full stretch that it had to offer. So I was only able to lock in $96.09 profit. I caught it too late, and I realized that, and that's what we talked about within the Learn Plan Profit live stream. I talked about my position on DGAS. I talked about my position on UGAS. The thing that I did not talk about is the position that I took on JNUG. JNUG offered this overall, reverse of pattern. This was one of the first positions that I took as the market has opened, and it broke above the middle. It broke above the EMA line. I took a position, pushed up, got really close to this $8 resistance, and I sold at an average of 798. Again, not a huge position. All I was focusing on this morning is if you see how I traded UGAS and DGAS, if you see how I traded SQs and TQs, and how I traded JNUG, all I was focused on today was locking in profits. That's all. That's what assisted me in clearing a little bit over $1,117 on the day. It's as simple as it gets. Now, one thing we had and I'm still debating if I should make it available for everyone, is we had an amazing live stream within the Learn Plan Profit chat. Not only just amazing trading session, but an amazing live stream, and how I was able to talk about when something is progressively pushing up, and something that we experience with like SQs today and TQs, when something is showing signs of an uptrend and is you're able to ride that and take advantage of that opportunity, you sell it. So let me actually show you. So when it comes down to like TQs, right? So TQ made sense on why it was a good trade when it was trading between the middle and top VWAP. But after it hit highs of about $53, it really started to pull back a little bit more than usual. It's really started to consolidate. So the risk becomes that much greater. And the idea, so SQs just broke above its resistance, so it's showing signs of a possible change in direction. But one thing that I wanted to talk about is so many people tend to overtrade, and trust me, I fall into that category as well. So many people tend to overtrade how many of you guys have ever done this, where you get in for a good buy, you sell it, it continues to go up, and you don't know how much higher it's going to go up, but you have FOMO, right? The fear of missing out, and you don't want to miss out on that opportunity, so you try to scalp it. But unfortunately, you bought too much of a high price, right? So like, let's say that you sold around this area right around 52.75. It still pushes up, it breaks above 53. You're like, FOMO, I'm going to buy in. You buy in, it pushes up, it pulls back, it breaks below the EMA line, and now you're down. And it's because the idea that you didn't want to miss out on the small margin that it still had to offer. So you end up getting back in again when you know that it's super overbought, super overextended, not a good deal, yet you have FOMO. And that was one of the biggest things that we tried to avoid today. We were calling it the big piece of pie. We're trying to focus on the big pieces that, whatever stock it is or whatever ETF it is that we are trading has to offer. And that's it. And that's truly what I think that led to my success today. I was just focused on locking in profits. I was focusing on, originally, I tried to predict the reversal on SQs and it didn't play out according to plan. So it's just like, all right, put that aside. All I'm going to focus on is whatever's showing signs of an uptrend. Making higher highs, and not just because the RSI or because the MACD, I'm going to take a position. I'm going to lock in profits at any sign of a resistance, but when it comes down to taking a position, I'm going to be so much more selective. I waited for the reversal. I waited for the higher highs. I didn't just wait for, for the EMA line to start pointing up. Nothing like that. I waited for it to actually make higher highs. And the patience factor is really what acted as a positive catalyst for my success today, and what allowed me to clear a little bit over $1,000. Again, my daily goal is $500 to $750, so clearing a little bit over $1,100 is more than enough for me. Truly blessed. Yesterday I closed a little bit over $400 for those that follow me on my social media accounts. All the links are down below, and that's really just it. I don't want to take too much of your guys' time. I know that, let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any questions that you guys are asking. So for those that are just getting started, I hope you know that I have a helpful video playlist on my YouTube channel that you guys are more than welcome to check out. So it covers a lot of FAQs if you have ever wondered, how to get started and stuff like that. So we have this. They have tons of views. Again, really great information for those that are asking like a bunch of FAQs. For those that want to learn a little bit more about like watching me trade live and would like to work with me on a closer basis, again, all you have to do is either click that first link in the description, or if you're in the TechBut Solutions chat, it's this second link here. It brings you on over to the Learn Plan Profit, lesson library welcome page, and you can learn a little bit more about, what to expect, what we offer, and we're the largest private trading course group out there, right? We're also running a giveaway, so if you enroll up until November 10th, we're going to be announcing the winner. We're going to be giving away $500 and a new laptop to one lucky member that enrolled from the 1st to the 10th. right? So you can learn a little bit more about that there. And then on top of that, to learn a little bit more about what's included, you can really just scroll down the page. You can get a taste of what it is to watch me trade live every single morning. Everything is broken down on what's included, what we offer. We don't offer stock alerts, nothing like that. We teach you how to trade, and you work with me on an everyday basis. It's as simple as that. So if you want to obsess yourself about investing in the stock market, I would love the opportunity to be a part of your success. So wanted to wish you guys a happy Tuesday. Let's lock in profits. I'm going to go grab some brunch right now. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Continue working hard, continue following your dreams. Let your passion be what drives you to success. If you're part of TechWhat Solutions, which is our free group, I would look out. I'm still not too sure if I'm going to share the link to the private live stream for Learn, Plan, Profit today, but the information being shared in today's live stream was so great, and it was one of our best live streams ever that I really like. Not just because of how much money I made off of trading, like that's irrelevant. Like it was a smooth day trading and that's great. But one of the most important things was the mindset and just the overall general back-end information that I shared that I really think can guide a lot of people in the right direction. And for those that are struggling to stay motivated, I think that live stream can really make the difference. So I'm going to talk to the Learn, Plan, Profit group a little bit and see what they think, and then kind of get back to the TechBuds group. So really do appreciate your guys' time. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Hopefully I earned your thumbs up, and we're almost at 400,000 subscribers, making us the largest YouTube channel for those who invest in the stock market. So, super excited to see how we end 2018. Let's keep it simple. Let's lock in those profits. And for all those that have FAQs or a bunch of questions about how to get started, again, I only offer two options: the free TechBuds Solutions chat in my YouTube videos, or the Learn, Plan, Profit lesson library, and you get to watch me trade every single day and work with me on a closer basis. That's all. Those are the only options that I offer. So if you see value in me, that's pretty much what I offer. Thank you guys again for your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy.